I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com and welcome to episode 4 of 6 in my 2018 Countdown to Halloween series, published every Wednesday from 19th September to the 26th of October. This week I have a Halloween card using the Still Night stamp set. Mine is in clear mount, but it's also available in wood mount, and there are coordinating dies with it called these Night Owl Thinlit dies. There are 10 dies altogether. These 4 are the same, they're pine needles. You have 4 of the same die, so you can cut 4 in just one pass through the big shot. There's a outline for the owl, a stamped owl. This one is just an open image of it. And these are the ones that are die cut. So these are sort of snowflakes. It's all on the one die, but it will cut out several different pieces. Then there's a label and an oval label here as well, and this branch. Now bear in mind, this branch does not go with this branch here. They are different. The card we're making today is a variation of this. It's in a different colour. This one I also use the, I think it's called the Twinkle Builder Punch. So I use that to punch out all the stars. The other stamp set I'm using is a Hostess one from the back of the new Autumn Winter catalogue. You can only earn this with your stamping rewards. It can't be purchased. The other stamp sets I'm using is from the annual catalogue. These are the Artisan Textures Clear Mount stamp and also the Greetings stamp, Itty Bitty Greetings, and I'm using the Trick or Treat sentiment. For my card base, I'm using basic grey that's cut at 11 3/4 inches by 4 1/8 inches. That's 10.5 centimeters by 29.8 and folded in half. You need a whisper white piece for the front of the card. This measures 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. That's 9.5 centimeters by 14 centimeters. And for the inside of the card, because it's Halloween, I'm saving some paper and I'm stamping directly onto the card itself. You need some whisper white scrap to stamp your owl with. I'm using Tuxedo Memento black ink, crushed curry, and basic grey. I'm also using some stamping blends, the Daffodil Delight in the darker tone and Smoky Slate in the lighter tone. You need your big shot and magnetic platform if you have one. I've mounted my stamps on an E block and a D block, A block and a G block. First we're going to stamp the branch of the tree in Tuxedo Black Memento ink, sort of toward the bottom. Then I'm going to stamp this boo here. There are 2. This one is solid, but this one looks 3-dimensional, so we're going to be using that one. Because this is photopolymer, I'm going to need a cushion so that there is better ink coverage. Ink up the photopolymer stamp, and I'm just going to stamp in that top left. Hold it for a second for the ink to absorb. I'm changing ink pads to crushed curry and stamping the Artisan Textures with this splotch and that one. Stamp the skull round about there, randomly in a triangle, I think. Set that aside while I stamp the owl with the basic grey ink. The basic grey ink is no longer archival, it's actually water-based, and it's got the special defoamer formula. Now, I know this isn't the norm. Normally people will stamp with the Memento black ink, but I've just done it with the grey granite, and it's fine. My magnetic platform, the base cutting plate, the cardstock, then I'll lay my outline for the owl like so, place the top cutting plate on, and then I'm ready to run it through the big shot. So I'll do that off camera and I'll be back. So I'll grab some dimensionals and pop that on the back. Oh, I forgot to do something. I was just going to colour the tree in, the branches, very roughly. Then pop that on top. Before we glue the front of the card in, I'm just going to do a bit of stamping on the inside of the card. Bring back my Tuxedo Memento black ink. The stamp Trick or Treat from the Itty Bitty stamp set in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Switch inks to the basic grey. I'm going to use that stamp. And to finish off the card, I'm just going to stamp this skull here. Oops. Bring back my card front. Glue that to the front of the card. So which do you prefer, the one in the crushed curry or the one in basic grey? If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, and if you like it, do give me a thumbs up. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section, with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed on my blog at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye!